I need a better body.
They don't know
What's up,
what I'm
Calvin?
shoes. In now. None of my jumpers is touching the rim. I pop the net and be stopping the game. I try to pop it again. You try to play up, that's when it's a layup. Look all this jelly I'm dropping. Stop all the talking, I'm going for 30. You better tell them to guard me. They gotta be honest, look, they can't do nothing about it. Yeah, I put it up in the air. Look, they say nothing about it. Time to let it fly. Time to let it fly. Time to let it fly.
Yeah.
Why do you got your hands on? You know I'm hooked on you. As you got them jumping all around. They don't know what I'm going to.
What's up? This is Tajay of the Mighty Souls of Mr. Crew. I'm chilling with my man Festo, my man A Plus, and my man Bo. And right now, we're just maxing in the studio. We're hailing from East Oakland, California, and sometimes it gets a little hectic out there. But right now, we gonna up you on how we just chill.
Down 7 digits, call up Bridget, her man's a plus she got fringe, yo, I can dig it. Here's a swig it, you know it's frigid. I got him chilling in the cooler, break out the ruler. That's the fattest I ever seen. The weather's heating Cali, it makes it feel like Maui. Now we feel the good vibrations. So many females, so much inspiration. I get inspired by the too. I'll front you. If you hang with the punk crew, I roam the strip of what I find when I'm done. So it's straight, you look great. Let's rub down, rub down, touch flavor. Later, there's the theater. We in the gut, the cinema was mediocre. Take it to the crib so I can. Kids get broke for their skins when I'm in. Close range, I throw game at your disc like handball, cause the man's all that. I'm Peter Shield from 93 too. Yeah, this is how we chill from 93 too. This is how we chill from 93 too. This is how we chill from 93 too.
This is how we chill from 93 too.
This is how we chill from 93 too.
This is how we chill from 93 too.
This is how we chill from 93 too.
This is how we chill from 93 too. My black Jim's do me well.
Yeah.
When I see a fool and he says he heard me tell another person's busyness, I cause dizziness until you stop acting like a silly. Yeah, crews are jealous cause we get props. The cops wanna stop on fun, but the top is where we're dwelling, swelling fat, no sleep. I work bitten jerks get their sweet under their noses. This bro's quit. Then flip once I'm chilling cause my crew's close, kid. I posted, most kids accept this at school. I exit cause I'm an exception to the rule. I'm stepping to the cool spots where crews flock this narrative. Or see where it's flambing. Me not as poppin', so I got tens of when go to the ultimate basement. My ace has been battening up tracks. Time to get prolific with the whiskey.
Greenbacks and Dax don't even ask. Who got the facts? Kim Max pumping that track. Let's change the facts about impacts. Cause impacts my freestyle talent overpowers brothers can't hack. Yeah, they lack wit. We got the max. 93 to infinity. Kill all that whack.
This is how we chill from 93 too. This is how we chill from 93.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. It's Indianapolis facing Detroit. So Detroit will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Indianapolis, Howard is out there with Nene. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. He used that pick to get in close. Morris has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Pistons.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Nene. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to Paul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And here are the Pistons. Jackson dishes to Drummond. Bradley passes to Jackson. Here's the screen. Here's Bradley. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
George against Jackson. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Jackson. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Nene. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. Here's Howard. And he banks in the layup. Howard's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback. He has no off switch.
Jackson dishes to Drummond. At the elbow, it's Bradley. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And that makes them 80%.
George passes to Booker. High post, Howard. Working on Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from three-point range. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On defense, Indianapolis. 3-point lead. From 15 feet away, no good off the front iron. Nene into the lane. Here's Howard, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Oh, tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Jackson kicks to Harris. Morris a screen. Harris dishes to Bradley. Feeds it to Jackson. Morris with the screen for Jackson. From deep. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Anthony's shot is off.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
Jackson passes to Bradley. Back to Jackson. Outside Bradley. Morris a screen. Bradley can't get it to go.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Now here's Anthony. And it's out of bounds. Indianapolis able to retain possession here.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Detroit making a switch. Galloway's checked in. Indianapolis also changing it up. Nancy's checked in for Nene. And it's Jody Meeks in for Devin Booker. Here's Harris. Paul George making his last shot. Harris kicks to Drummond. Back to Harris. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it back. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Marjanovic checked in for Andre Drummond. John Lure comes in for Tobias Harris. Johnson, he's checked in for Morris. And Smith subbed in for Avery Bradley. Indianapolis also changing it up. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Howard. Tamari Carey comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Levine subbed in for Paul George. Now, here's Meeks after the miss from Stanley Johnson. Now, Carroll. The feed to Randolph. Meeks outside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
And Lure kicks to Galloway. Here's Marjanovic. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so it's Indianapolis going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here. They've got Smith. John Lure's out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Johnson, and it's Galloway in at the shooting guard position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Detroit trails by 10. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Here's Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Galloway with the bucket.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickness.
In the corner, Smith with it. Johnson outside. There's a good screen from 11 feet away. That shot off. Great D that time from Howard. And George, here we go. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up for Indianapolis. They've shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That's good from George. And so he makes both from the line.
What an advantage for a big man to have that smooth stroke at the line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. George against Smith. The dish to Galloway. Back to Smith. Pass to Galloway. 5 to shoot. Lure can't hit. Indianapolis leading by 10. Anthony kicks to George. And George with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Smith kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. In the corner, Smith with it. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. They get it back.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Indianapolis also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Nene. Williams comes in for Devin Booker. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for George. And he gets it to go. Harris has got his first bucket of the night. Indianapolis with the ball. On the wing, Williams. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Morris, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Indianapolis called for the foul. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good for Morris. Zach Randolph's checked in for Indianapolis. Nance comes in for Anthony. And Morris drops them both. Indianapolis leading by 10. Outside Williams. And it's sent back by Drummond. They recover it. Williams kicks it to Tucker. A 3-pointer off the mark. So it's the Pistons now. Here's Morris. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Marcus Morris.
Well, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
Williams kicks to Smart. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis.
You're that close to the bucket.
Smart dishes to Randolph. Williams for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Morris. Up 3 off the mark.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. He still can't cash in on it.
A shot by Williams, no good.
A frustrating start to this quarter.
And the basket by Harris. And now it's just a 4-point Indianapolis lead.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
That's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with it.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Pistons. Indianapolis also changing it up. Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Jody Meeks comes in for Williams. And Levine subbed in for Marcus Smart. Here's Levine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Jackson, and the Pistons with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2 to the inside. Stolen by Randolph. Fast break. Here comes Indianapolis. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
On the wing, Harris. He's looking for Drummond and finds him over Randolph. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Drummond's got his second basket.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call. Let's see what they do right here.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jackson against Levine. Jackson kicks to Bradley. Harris setting the pick for Bradley. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Indianapolis leading by 8. Kicks to Carroll. Randolph passes to Levine. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Galloway, guarded by Levine. Can Lure wide open. He shoots it. That's good. And so Galloway with the assist. Lure's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Randolph. No good on the buzzer beater. Welcome back to the Palace at Auburn Hills. That's a look at the Renaissance Center, which dominates the... Here's George. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Paul George is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Nene. And it's Howard in at the center position.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? No.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Harris kicks to Morris. 6 to shoot. Drummond with a screen on Anthony. And here's Morris for 3. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. Anthony down low, covered by Morris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. The 3 from George. Detroit trails by 7. Jackson has the open look. Drains the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
It's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Jackson kicks to Morris. Nene against Harris. Here's Drummond. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's 6 points for Drummond. Indianapolis leading by 4. It's stolen by Morris. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, that's just a great start to the half when their offense is clicking and they have made 3 of their first 4 shots.
Out to Anthony. He feeds it to Howard. Nene dishes to Booker. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
Jackson against George. The drive by Jackson. Rebounded by Anthony. And Indianapolis has possession. It's a 5-point game. Howard misses. Anthony against Morris. Baseline jumper. Again the miss by Morris.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making there. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
And here are the Pistons. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Morris a screen. Morris with the screen for Harris. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. So Indianapolis ends up going with a new group. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Nance, right side. They get the rebound. Randolph kicks to Nance. Williams for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here comes Indianapolis. Smart leading the charge.
Beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Smith outside.
There, that's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And it's out of bounds. Indianapolis able to retain possession here. Here's Meeks. He has 5. And there's another one for Indianapolis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's the pass to Galloway. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. He dishes it to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Bounces high off the rim and drops. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. On the wing, Williams. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Smith up top. Looking for his first basket still in this. And the shot goes in.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Meeks can't hit. Detroit trails by 6.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you.
Can't connect from short range. Smith. No good that time. And so it's Indianapolis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Let's listen in now to head coach Stan Van Gundy from a few moments ago.
Keep fighting down here now. We're going to hit a spot where we make some shots.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. They've got Morris. Andre Drummond is out there with John Lewis. Then there's Ish Smith, and it's Galloway in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Carroll. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Smith. He kicks it to Drummond. Stolen by Randolph. Here's Meeks. The offensive rebound. Outside, Levine. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Indianapolis. Down low. And with that shot, the Indianapolis lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Galloway.
Oh, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was time.
And Levine, here we go. That free throw, no good. Different look here for Detroit. Harris is checked in for John Lure. Bradley comes in for Langston Galloway. And it's Jackson in for Smith. So Indianapolis going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Randolph. Nene comes in for Larry Nance. Anthony's checked in for Damari Carroll. And it's Booker in for Jody Meeks. Bradley drives in, and it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Indianapolis making a switch here. George is checked in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Harris against Nene. And the basket by Harris. Indianapolis leading by 6. Here's George. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. Jackson against George. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Drummond working against Howard. Morris. No good that time. Anthony with the defensive effort. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
All the officials are all over that.
And he can't get the first one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Here's Bradley. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Devin Booker. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And George, here we go. That free throw, no good.
And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead.
Detroit trails by 6. Jackson kicks to Harris. Drummond a screen. Drummond with a screen on Anthony. Here's Morris. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That free throw good for Morris. Indianapolis leading by 3. Pass to Howard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. So it's the Pistons now. Outside Jackson. No good there. Now Indianapolis takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Anthony. Off target from 3-point range. Anthony's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Harris passes to Bradley. Morris against Anthony. Morris kicks to Jackson. Over George. Detroit, no good that time either.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
And the 3 off target. But they get it back. And the shot's good from Nene.
I like to see them getting the ball down low and then getting a quality shot.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Now, that's a gutsy take on this part to make that happen. Many would not have tried that over the larger defender.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He told them not to hold back. He said, I want 100% effort out there. If you can't give it, I'll get you out. No time to rest. Let's get after it. Kevin, he needs everything they've got.
Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. Indianapolis leading by 5. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Anthony. And it's sent back by Drummond. Booker with no one around. Nailed from 3-point land.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
And the Pistons make it 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Great D that time from Howard.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
And that's an intentional foul. .32 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bradley, that's for 2. Detroit with a fresh 24. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Booker, right side, shoots over Bradley, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Now that's killer instinct at the line, helping them pull away a little.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 7. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
Well, they can only blame themselves. A few missed opportunities, some miscues that they'd like to have back. It all adds up.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. It's Bradley on the wing. Off target from outside. And so it's Indianapolis winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
My story, no mystery. Yeah, 'cause this feels like a victory. The competition is slim to me. Yeah, 'cause this story is history. Homie, this is my story. First things first. Shout out to the sponsors. Everything I do it big. I'm a monster. To keep in West Brooklyn. Came with the Donda. Every day, another triple double entendre. At times I sit and wonder how we keep it going under. But I always beat the clock like Kyrie Irving at the buzzer. Looking in the crowd at the audience, they love us. Got a team of warriors, nobody ranked above us. And I got love for my brothers, keep the chemistry strong. We gon' be a full while I keep the legacy going. The most valuable pro, headed straight for the throne. I'm in the lane of competition is slim to me. This is my story. I know that you wish you that's why I got love for my friends. Yeah. I'm the man, like a highlight. rocking the white tube socks. Word is born, I am the one. I got it locked up in the clutch, the pressure on. Back on the block, I call the shots. You sit and watch when I'm against the clock. I make the world stop. Hold up. But let's get back to business, please. I'ma be here for a while, I know you sick of me. Y'all ain't real ballers, y'all just little leads. And we ain't taking no losses, we the winning team. East. And this feels like a victory. Competition is slim to me. Yeah, this is story, it's history. Homie, this is my story, no mystery. Yeah, this feels like a victory. The competition is slim to me. Yeah, this is story, it's history. Homie, this is my story. long days. She been working long days. Man, got no she been waiting, I'm so always. For a season, get it popping off like Pompeii. Parked up Melrose, she wanna get up on me in the broad day. Say that one time. Once I be catching them feelings, ain't never on time. I ain't been trusting no bitch, it's real, way back in 09. We gonna see if with me you can keep it together or not. Give it to me, no time to play. Won't hesitate when I'm diving in. Swimming so deep in your water, vision blurry. Vision blurry. We're going in. Vision blurry. Vision blurry for the vision blurry. Vision light on me. Vision blurry. Vision all on me. Vision blurry. Vision blurry. I see you. Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Finessing on them with some counterfeits, but now I'm counting this. Parmesan with my accountant lips. In fact, I'm down in this. With my boo babe, tastes like Kool-Aid for the analyst. Girl, I can buy your world with my base stuff. I know that it's good. Won't you sit it on my taste buds? I get way too petty once you let me do the extras. Pull up on your block and break it down. We playing Tetris. AM to the PM, PM to the AM phone. Eat up your per diem, you just gotta hate them phone. If I quit your BM, I still rock Mercedes phone. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest phone. My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put a baby in a spiral. Soprano C, we like to keep it on the high note. It's levels to it, you and I know. Tell them be humble. Sit down. 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 Who that thinking that he frontin' on women? Get the off my stage, I'm the Sandman. Get the off my, that ain't right. I make a play blowing up your whole life. I'm so sick and tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural like Afro with your pride. Show me something natural. Then take you down right on your mama couch in polo sock. Hey, this is way too crazy. Hey, you do not amaze me. Hey, I blew cool from ACA. Oh, how much just pace me. Hey, I don't fabricate it. Hey, most of y'all be faking. Hey, I stay modest about it. Hey, she elaborated. Hey, this that great poop on that AV on that TED Talk. Hey, watch my soul speak. You let them talk. Hey, if I it won't be that. Hey, I'm the realest. After all, tell them be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Tell them sit down. Be humble. 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 Sit down.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. It's Indianapolis facing Oakland. So Oakland wins the tip. So the Indianapolis starting five. Paul George is out there with Roberson. Then there's Howard. And it's Fox. Then it's Nene in the power forward position. the rejection. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Expanding his range. Sinks the triple. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And George kicks to Fox. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side clinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Indianapolis with the ball. Robertson dishes to Nene. Count the basket.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
For 3, Hill. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. On deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Fox. George has got his first points of the game.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
And it's sent back by Howard. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Latrey. Robertson can't hit. On defense, Indianapolis. Wade kicks to Lillard. Some nice passing by Oakland here. To stop the run. That shot off. Excellent D there from George. Lillard's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Robertson. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Oakland again can't hit.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Hill. Lillard outside. To the left side wing. And out of bounds is Indianapolis gains possession. Green, he's checked in for Sharp. Indianapolis also changing it up. Nance comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Devin Booker in for Andre Robertson. And George with this stuff.
And doing their best to maximize possessions. Just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Oakland.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
A different look for Oakland. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Green, and it's Calderon in for Dwayne Wade. Indianapolis also changing it up. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Nene. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Fox. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Paul George. Anthony can't hit. Oakland trails by 8. And it's Lillard missing.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, and let's not get on him too much, but that shot is also totally irresponsible.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Indianapolis with the ball. They've outscored them 16 points to 2, not slowing down.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Calderon for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Calderon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just like to see the defense get more aggressive. They are asking for trouble as they're giving up open looks to this point.
Hill dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. Here's Smart. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. .11 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes to Carmelo. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anthony's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Indianapolis.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
And so it's Indianapolis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter. Indianapolis leading by 11. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Indianapolis, we've got Fox. Nene is out there with Howard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Roberson, the 2. Here's Fox. Plumlee with the rebound. Now Oakland with it. And here's Ingles outside. And Roberson pulls it down. Feeds to Nene. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
Floor. Oakland trails by 13. Lillard the pass to Antetokounmpo. George has the open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. And George, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Indianapolis shooting their first free throws of this one. And both free throws good for Paul George. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The dish to Lillard. Hill has the open look. And the 3-ball is good. Hill's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the 3-point line or you risk getting burned. Yeah, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Lillard from outside. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots. Fires from 14. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 8 points for George.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. Indianapolis making some changes. Damari Carroll's checked in for Nene. Wing. Here's Lillard. Out to Saric. From deep. Lillard again missing.
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here's Hill for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hill's got a pair of triples in the second now for Oakland.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
For Indianapolis, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one drops. And George drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Nader. Expanding his range. They get it back. And out of bounds as Indianapolis gains possession. Oakland making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's George.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Oakland trails by 14. Double team on Wade. He kicks it to Forbes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Oakland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Indianapolis leading by 13. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wade passes to Nader. Some nice passing by Oakland here. From deep, Green. Oakland again can't hit. Kicks it to Howard. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Fox. Oakland grabs the miss. Saric has got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Green. The layup.
Okay, see you, man. If you want to add me, you can. Come in.
undisputed. Onyx is heavyweight. You took the words right out my mouth. I walk a mile in my shoes. I face so many dudes. I feel used and abused and I'm so confused. Sometimes, excuse me, for example, I'm the inspiration of a whole generation. And unless you got 10 sticky fingers, it's the imitation, a figment of your imagination. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not watered down, so I'm dying of thirst. Coming through with the scale, foolproof plan. B-boys make some noise and just yell. You over there, you know I want to reach it. Something I wanna do.